things are made from one, and in the end, all things return to one.
In other words, one is all.
Indeed, and all is one as well.
All is ultimately of the one. So if all is not included in the one, then all is nothing.
You have passed.
It's Libra season. Libra season connected to Venus energy. You know, it's also connected to the balance of the scales of your heart weighing as light as a feather, which would also connect to, you could say, karma, even though Libra is not ruled by Saturn. You know, it has that karmic connection in the aspect of justice and karmic justice, you know, and again, the weighing of the heart on the scales, in essence, is connected to our karmic energy, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, how heavy one's heart may be is connected to all the karmic debris that's been held on or let go of, you know what I'm saying, in past life to the present life, you know. And right now, realizing, you know, justice is served mostly from the perspective of your own mind. You know, sometimes I realize because you, not because nobody guilt tripping you, more so because your own vibration of feeling guilt towards something, you know, can be your own quote unquote karmic judgment. So with that being said, you start to realize to not be so hard on yourself no matter what you've done, you know, to forgive yourself, you know, and move forward. Because ultimately, you know, it's you that not only, again, when you transition, you know, I told y'all about that DMT trip. Well, when I transitioned in the DMT trip, it was like me judging myself. And when I say judging myself, not that I was actually like judging myself, like, oh man, something wrong with me or this and that, but seeing that it was me that was gonna be doing the judging or not judging, let's put it like that, you know what I'm saying, from that perspective. But, you know, you realize that it's ultimately you, and right now, because now karma has no, you know, at one point karmic, you know, karmic energies would play out in a manner where it had like a little grace period where you would do something and then it had a little bit of time for you to change up or do something different to, you know, correct the behavior, habit, or action before the karma would be quote unquote served or come back around, in essence, so to speak. But now it's immediate, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you know, start to feel guilty about something, as soon as you know, start to gossip about somebody, or as soon as you stop gossiping about somebody, or as soon as you stop feeling guilty about something, you know, that karma is served instantly, you know. So really realizing again how important it is. Now is to vibrate the now moment, you know, the past and future simultaneously existing, past lives and the future you're creating is all right now. And in connection with this Libra energy, again, realizing that most of the vibration of your heart being as light as a feather, most of the vibrations of, karmic debts and karmic, removing karmic cycles, it has to deal with your own subconscious, your own vibration, and when I say it's your own vibration, even in the paradox of, if you believe that somebody else is controlling your life, and when I say this, not to say like the aspect of higher self or inner being or source energy, but like when you think that an individual person, like the individual with a name, like in their little ego representation in this realm, if you feel like, a person has control over you, then, ultimately, that would be your judgment in essence. That would be, that would dictate the karmic outcome. So even though it's you first and foremost, if you thinking it's somebody else, then, then in essence, that within itself, manifests a certain karmic cycle. So right now is just really keying in on the importance of being aware and accountable for your own vibration, your own actions, your own subconscious, and ultimately though, because this is really about, not, or let's just say it's ultimately about forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself in this now moment. Like that's the important thing. Because ultimately, it's your subconscious programming that dictates, the removal of a karmic cycle or the continuance of a karmic cycle.